Hi, I'm Nikki, and today I'm going to talk about Duolingo and how their content-based marketing strategy attracts attention, sustains attention, and drives customer engagement. The example I'll focus on is one of the most viral campaigns from the last 6 months, Duolingo's Dead Duo campaign. Duolingo is the world's most popular education app with over 40 million daily active users. But it isn't just competing against other language learning tools, they consider themselves up against any other app that fights for users' time and attention. Social media is a big retention driver for the business, and its marketing strategy is heavily social first. As their CMO puts it, when you see an owl twerking on TikTok, the first thing that comes to mind is, oh, I haven't done my Duolingo today. To attract attention, Duolingo often changes the design of its app icon, like making its mascot Duo look sick during flu season. The process is that the product team A/B tests some designs and then provides the two finalists to the social team, who has 1 week to plan content around their favorite. In this case, the team went with the Dead Duo option. The campaign's first post, a fake press release announcing Duo's death, practically broke the internet. There were over 100 million views on X and 500,000 likes on TikTok. What worked so well is that the post created confusion, curiosity, and played into the so-called unhinged personality of the brand. They do stunts regularly, so the audience was interested to see where this one would go. As their creative director says, we love planting the seeds of debate. Is this real? Is it not? The internet runs with it, and that's the magic. Once they had the internet's attention, they kept it by building a narrative arc and releasing the story like a murder mystery. We had Duo's death, a live-streamed funeral watched by 66 million people, clues, other characters dying, and even Duo's resurrection. This arc wasn't fully pre-planned. They had just 3 posts lined up originally. But once the first post blew up, the team was flexible and dropped everything to build out a 2-week content plan. They even pushed the next video out a day early to keep momentum going. So a strength of this campaign is not just having a plan and narrative in place, but being flexible with the plan to capitalize on its virality. However, this extra effort exposed the team to burnout. The creative team reported consecutive nights of just 3 hours sleep during this period. Duolingo mixed social media with other content formats like fake and real merch, influencer marketing, an FAQ page on its website, and lots of PR. People who had never interacted with Duolingo or its social media before knew about this campaign. And now we get to the engagement piece. How did users interact with the content? There were over 160,000 pieces of user-generated content, including unpaid mentions from celebrities like Mr. Beast and Dua Lipa, generating millions more views. Most wasn't influencer marketing, it was earned media built on years of inside jokes with fans. Even brands joined in, and when X posted "All birds go to heaven," Duolingo clapped back with both killed by a Cybertruck. This is a great example of teamwork and speed behind the scenes. The social team has an open Slack channel with legal, so when X sent this tweet, they reached out for a quick okay before they nearly broke the internet a second time. Interaction with content extended into the app. Duolingo launched an XP tracker microsite, and users had to be active on Duolingo to help bring Duo back. However, that microsite was only greenlit 4 days into the campaign. The social team had to chase down the CEO between his meetings to get it approved because engineering originally said no due to lack of time. Overriding a team's decision isn't great for internal collaboration, and this situation again highlights the limitation of time because the team claims we knew it would get a reaction. We had the data from years of social listening to back it up. But even with this data, they couldn't get enough lead time to plan properly. Wrapping up, this campaign generated 1.7 billion organic impressions, double what any Super Bowl ad achieved around that time. It drove a meaningful lift in new and resurrected users. Plus, Duolingo added more daily active users than ever before, and revenues were up 38% year on year for Q1. The team showed creativity, agility, good use of storytelling, understood their audience, and kept everything on brand. The biggest area for improvement is the amount of time. There was probably also potential for a great brand partnership if they had more time to plan. I'd recommend giving the team 2 weeks of lead time for icon change campaigns, one extra week would still keep things on trend, but minimize the stress and issues they faced this time. Ultimately, it was a hugely successful campaign, showing off Duolingo's effective use of content-based marketing to improve customer engagement, and I hope, like me, you're looking forward to seeing how they're going to top this next. Thank you.